Hi, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending from where you're watching me from. Remember, I am Kenny Foodie. So, on today's recipe, you want to do a small sauce. That's the yam sauce with tomatoes and egg. So, what we are preparing today is a yam sauce. So I have a fresh tomato, so beautiful and so wonderful. I'll just cut it, slice it into small pieces. Then after that, I will still go ahead and use my blender to blend it. The reason why I'm cutting it so small pieces before going to the blender, I don't want my blender to spoil it. So after that, I'm putting it inside the blender. I will now go ahead and blend it. And you see, this recipe is so wonderful. My children can't wait to eat this recipe. How I wish you were here to join me. If you want to join me, please, I want to hear from the comment section. Anything at all you want me to do for you, I will do it, provided I will come and give you the food. So after that, I will now go ahead and transfer into a bowl. That is a small bowl that I will be using. So I just put it, you go for me there for a while. Then after that, I will now slice the onions into small pieces, chop it this way. After that, now the next thing I will do is to go ahead and add my oil. The oil I'm using is King's oil. You can use any one at all. This King's is so wonderful and so nice oil that you cannot even wait to enjoy it. Then after that, I'll wait it for about 30 seconds. Then I will now go ahead and add my onions. Don't bother, don't worry about the surrounding. It's a very nice something that I will just manage it that way. Please help me subscribe, like, and watch my video so that I will go higher and I will change so many things on my kitchen so that my kitchen will be so wonderful. Then after adding the onions, I will now go ahead and add some salt, because some people don't know that you're supposed to add some salt inside there oil with onions while frying it. Then after that, now turn it in a lower heat so that it will not burn. Then after that, I now go ahead and add the tomatoes inside the oil and the onions. So I will just try it small, as in turning it small now. After, I will just leave it for a while. I think it's boiling. I will just be turning it at least every 30 seconds so that it will not burn up on this base side of the pot. So after that, I'll wait for it to be done well before I will not add other ingredients. So let's go ahead. I told you I'll be turning it to at least 30 seconds. And you see what I'm doing here? This recipe is so nice and so wonderful. Then I'll go ahead and add the pepper, the remaining salt, the other ingredient that I will use on this recipe. That's like my cube. That's the chicken cube that I'll be using on this recipe. After that, I add my ginger and my turmeric. I don't fail to add ginger and turmeric because it's so medicinal, it's so healthy on the body. That's small ones. Then after adding it now, I will now leave it open. I don't like covering it because I don't want the moisture to be put going inside the pot. So after that, I want to show you the vegetable because I did not show you this at my beginning. This is the vegetable, that's the green that I'll be using for this recipe. You know the green is better than the punk leaf, that is ogo. Then on this side now, I'm now adding the egg inside the pot. I don't want to turn it very well, just turn it small and leave it because I want it to be like meat inside the sauce. So I will just leave it and go out and plug the vegetables and cut it and slice it into small pieces the way I will use it. Please, if this recipe is of any use for you, please kindly subscribe because more things is coming. That is Kenny Foodies. Can call it Kenny Kitchens Foodies. So now let's go ahead. Can you see how the egg is? I told you I want it to be like me. That's why I don't like turning it at the first time that I pour it inside the tomatoes. So after turning it now, I'll just leave it for a while. Remember, this will be on a lower heat. So after this now, the stew have been done. That's the sauce. So I'm adding vegetable. I don't like eating any sauce or anything at all without adding vegetable here. So I must add it vegetable because it's so delicious and so nice to the body. So after that, now this is the yam and the sauce. So I'll be now adding the sauce on top of the yam. This is so yummy. I wish you are here to join me. Please, can you see how sweet nice it is? Thanks so much.